And this is kind of a resting place for this particular object.
Dr. Warren Christensen is not your average physics professor. In addition to the teaching he does, he conducts research, is a faculty and residence advisor, a guitar player, and a father. Christensen has been at NDSU since 2009, and when he applied for the job, he felt an instant connection.
But NDSU was a really, really good fit for what they were looking for. I mean, I could honestly say on my application that I'm uniquely qualified, like more than anyone else in the country, to take this position at this time and do the work that you want done.
And he isn't just a professor here at NDSU. In fact, he only teaches one class per semester. The rest of the time, well, let's let him explain.
I conduct empirical studies on the learning and teaching of physics. And so I try to determine empirically how students or how people think about math or science, about physics specifically, and then if possible, what ways of teaching those people are most effective.
Just like other professors, Dr. Christensen does hold office hours. But don't expect to find him here. You might want to try over at the Union instead.
It might be a little more intimidating for them to come into my office where it looks very office-y and they're asking a question and they don't want to bother me too much, and so it just, I don't know, it seems like it's stressful. It has been successful in the past of just being there in that space. Students come in and come and talk to me and realize that I'm just a person, I'm there to help them out.
When he isn't hanging out in the Union, you can find him at the Matthew Living Learning Center, where he is on his third and final year as a faculty and residence advisor.
He just is very excited about everything that he does, and everything that he does do, he gives his all to it.
But if you want to know what takes up most of Christensen's time and heart, well, you don't have to look too hard.
Tell everybody that my kids come first and then I come second because I have to take care of my kids, and then it's unfortunate, but anybody else is going to come after that.
Christensen has two sons, 10-year-old Andrew and 8-year-old Owen.
Yeah!
His love of music and anything theatrical has trickled down into his sons.
Find a harmony, the rhythm and the rhyme to me.
In fact, they own 5 guitars, a keyboard, and a ukulele. But if Christensen were to describe himself,
I teach physics and I do theater, and I can cry at the drop of a hat.
I've been living this street. Nope. How's that go?
Brittani Hovland, SU TV News.
I've been trying to do it right.
Ho!
I've been living this lonely life.
Hey!